Hey y'all, what's up? I'm personally excited because Pisces season is coming up. I believe the sun moves into Pisces um, March 12th. March 12th. So this upcoming Sunday, Monday, around March 11th, March 12th. You know, when you're studying the actual sky, the days can be off by a day or two. But regardless, we're moving into Pisces season this upcoming March 11th, March 12th, which is so exciting. Look at my telescope right there. So, Pisces season. I love Pisces season because Pisces represents not only the water, but spirituality. And it represents everything calm, serene, and going with the flow. But on the other end, Pisces represents the twins in a sense, right? It represents as above, so below type of energy, which is also a great time to transform yourself in the way that needs to be transformed. It's a great time to explore both sides of yourself, both worlds, your higher and your lower. So this upcoming Pisces season, and I'll make another video as we're in the Pisces season to be able to give better instruction on the focus of it. But you know, Pisces season is always a time to rest and receive, right? When it comes to the spiritual plane. So it's the last sign of the zodiac. So we see that the wheel will be starting over when Aries season starts in April. So Pisces is the finale, right? Everything you have learned is going to start to transcend. Everything you've learned in this I would say this zodiacal year, this astrological year is really going to come into fruition. It's going to be a time of immense downloads, immense compassion, immense love, and immense connection to the other worlds. I truly believe the veil is a lot thinner, not only during the time of October 31st and November months, but especially Pisces season, because we've come to the spiritual lands, right? We've come to the deep, deep, deep waters. When it comes to the sign of Pisces, or when it comes to all water signs, like you have to understand the type of water you're working with. So while Scorpio is like the top of the water, the very top of the water, and Cancer may dive in a bit, Pisces is the depths. Pisces is the water that has yet to be undiscovered. Pisces is the bottom of the ocean. Pisces is the water below the ocean waters. Okay, like I'm not too sure if you guys are keen on those waters, but yeah, there's water below the water. Pisces is that realm that's unseen, so they say. So this is going to be a good time to really tap into those realms of yourself. It's going to be a good time to rest, right? Because one thing about Pisces is Piscean energy is also chaotic. Why? Because it's two fish. It's not just one. So while one is trying to go one way, the other fish may try to go the other way. And that causes the chaoticness in Pisces. That causes the extra sensitivity in Pisces. So when we come to Pisces season, it's extremely important to relax and rest so you're able to flow into where you need to flow. Pisces season is the time to let go and let God and allow God to guide you in the way that God needs to guide you. There are certain things that you just need to see and experience. Pisces season isn't really the season to do much, but to just experience. And I don't think we give ourselves, especially in the Western world, I don't think we give ourselves enough time, enough permission to just experience. It's all about going. It's all about this fire type of energy. It's all about go. And it's not a lot of flow, right? It's not a lot of emotion. It's not a lot of vulnerability. So it's extremely important to hone in on that. You know, Venus, I believe in the beginning of the sun moving into Pisces, the planet Venus will also still be in Pisces. Venus is about to make her transition into Aries. So we're going to have that cross sectional like relationship when it comes to the sun and Venus moving together. And that's called the Cazimi, when a planet is really, really close to the sun. So we're going to see that happening. And it's going to be, I think, an extremely powerful time to understand the relational aspects of ourselves and the relational aspects of other people, and to focus on our relationships, right? And this is all different forms of relationships. So when it comes to the sign of the cycle, right? The sign of the end of the cycle, the sign of the spiritualist, and the sign of the knower, and the sign of the psychic, those downloads are going to be coming in, right? So pay attention to a lot of emotions coming up, and be attentive to that and allow that, right? Like nurture that, like give compassion to that, because that's extremely important. And this is the season that we're in. So you wouldn't want to not pay attention to those types of downloads and stuff like that coming in, if that's what's supposed to happen. So it's a time to just surrender, and a time to just, this sun is popping right now. I'm sorry, like, hey. Like I'm all up in the sun, like, yeah, baby, it's lit. So it's a time to just, just bask in the greatness and just be thankful, right? Like you have made it to another end of an astrological year, and a new year is coming up, and it's like a time to journal. What have you learned over these past 12 months? What have you learned? Right? Like, wow, it's such a beautiful thing. We're coming off of this full moon. So the moon's going to be waning, right? Which I think is a beautiful thing. The moon's going to be, her light's going to be digressing, which is a period of introversion. So kicking off this Pisces season, the moon's going to be going, it's going to be more inner. And Pisces is the sign of the inside. It's the sign of introversion and being an introvert. So that's already what the emotional feels is going to be. And then we have that we're moving into a sign on Pisces. So I don't really remember at this moment what sign the moon may be in. The moon very well can be in Scorpio. I believe the moon may be in Scorpio when the sun's moving into Pisces. I believe the moon is going to be in Scorpio. And mind you, this is constellational astrology. We're really seeing where the moon is in the sky. We're not following the moon's relationship to the earth as much. We're really trying to see where the moon is, what she's doing. Not trying to manipulate her into what we're doing. We're trying to see what she's doing. So she's going to be, wherever she's at. But I believe she may be in the sign of Scorpio. So yeah, like it's just going to be a beautiful time. I'm super excited. I love Pisces. I love everything Pisces, right? So a lot of creative gifts could be coming online, especially with this shift of Saturn shifting to Aquarius, and then boom, Pisces season. That's like complete, I'm not even in this physical realm type of energy. Like I'm vibrating so much higher. I'm vibrating so much differently. So be aware if any creative gifts are coming about, if any creative gifts are being downloaded, if you feel the urge to paint, if you feel the urge to dance or to sing or to do whatever, right? One thing to be aware of, it is a sensitive time. So ensure that you're being sensitive to yourself and being aware of who you may be around, the energies you may be around. Pisces season can get a little chaotic when it does come to the outer realm. So, of course, watch your drug intake and watch your drinking, alcohol intake. Like, watch all of that because, things can get a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with the Piscean energy. And this is also, the year of the 7, 2023, 2 + 2 + 3 = 7. So it's a highly psychic number. And this is the Pisces period of 2023, the highly psychic period on top of this. So at one end, I think it's great, right? And great to indulge in practices that connect you to the outer realms and the other realms. So it is a time to make sure you're doing it properly. You're being safe. You're doing it prayerfully, right? You're doing it in a respectful manner to the spirits of, you know, whatever substance you may be working with, and you're doing it with people that you trust and in environments that you trust, because Pisces is a very sensitive time, right? Very sensitive type of energy. So you wouldn't want anything leaking in, right? So Pisces season, be aware of energetic vampires, be aware of people from the past coming back, right? Because Pisces is that sign of past lives and of course spirituality, but of past lives and also some form of past karma. So be aware of the people that may slither back into your life, right? Pisces, it can be really hard to sometimes intuit or comprehend what's going on, because Pisces is that deep waters where it may be hard to see, like the waters where it's hard to see clarity. So there could be a lot of manipulation or emotional stuff where you feel like you're not receiving the clear-cut information. So it's not a time to rush. It's a time to really just be. And that's the best way you're gonna learn and grow in the season of the water, in the season of Pisces. So that's the biggest thing. Yeah, I feel like that's like really like it moving into the Pisces season. Yeah, we get the Venus in Pisces, and Venus is moving out of Pisces soon. Sun going into Pisces. Happy Pisces season. Moon maybe in Scorpio. I believe the moon's gonna be in Scorpio. Yeah, I believe the moon's gonna be in Scorpio. So yeah, guys, of course I'll make another video as we move through Pisces season. But listen, like, congratulations, y'all. Like, happy that y'all made it to another end of the Astro New Year. And enjoy yourself. Just relax. Let God help you. Let Spirit help you. Allow yourself to be guided and just take the back seat. God got the wheel. And that's what Pisces is all about, right? Pisces is about that beautiful surrender. And that's the thing I love about Pisces, because you got to know how to just go with the flow. You ain't got to do too much work, okay? You just got to trust how you feeling, and that's just what it's going to be. Like, it's nothing too hard. All right? So I will talk to y'all soon. I'll talk to y'all later. All right, bye.